Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make a very beautiful ruffle top. This is going to be the 5th video in our Pinterest inspired series, and I'll be making use of a 3.5mm hook, 5-ply milk cotton yarn, and a measuring tape. So in this video, I teach how to make this top in a size large because that's what I wear. I'll teach you how to customize this to fit whatever size you're making it for. So let's get into the tutorial. Sorry guys, I decided to switch to this color of yarn because I realized the other shade of green is dark and you might not see what I'm doing clearly. Now we're going to start by making the bra cuffs first. So start by making a slip knot. And I'll be leaving measurement for the foundation chain of each size on the screen. So you're going to chain the total number of chains that measures up to the size that you're making this for. And since mine is for a size large, I would make a total number of chains that measure up to 3.5 inches. So I'm done with mine. I did a total of 15 chains and this measures up to 3.5 inches. Now, you're going to chain 2 extra. This chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch. So yarn over and you're going to skip 2 chains and go into the 3rd chain and make a double crochet. Now make 1 double crochet into each chain till you get to your very last chain here. And now into the last chain, you're going to make 3 double crochet. Chain up 2 and go back into that same chain and make 3 double crochet. And this is how your work should look like. Now we're going to start working into the other side of our chain. Yarn over and into the next chain here, make a double crochet. Now you're going to make 1 double crochet into each chain till you get to your very last chain here. So guys, let me show you guys how to finish up. Yarn over and you're going to place your last double crochet into the last chain here. Chain up 2 and turn your work. Into the very first stitch here, you're going to make a double crochet. So now you're going to make 1 double crochet into each and every stitch till you get to your chain space here. So I've worked till I got to the chain space here. Now always make sure you place a stitch into this last double crochet stitch before the chain space. So into the chain space, make 2 double crochet. Chain up 2 and make 2 double crochet again. into that chain space. So now we're going to repeat what we did here. We're going to make 1 double crochet into each and every stitch till we get to the very last stitch. Now into the last stitch, make a double crochet. So we're not going to place any stitch into this chain 2 starting chain here because it doesn't count as a stitch. So now we're going to repeat row 2 till the width of our bra curve gets to the measurement for your size. So for my size, I intend to make this up to 8 inches. So let's repeat row 2 one more time in case you didn't get the hang of it. Now chain up 2, turn your work, and you're going to make 1 double crochet into the very first stitch here. Now make 1 double crochet into each stitch till you get to the chain space here. Now always remember to place a double crochet into the last double crochet stitch before the chain space. So into the chain space, make 2 double crochet, chain up 2, and you make 2 double crochet again. Now you're going to make 1 double crochet into each and every stitch till you get to the very last stitch here. Once you get to your last stitch here, make a double crochet. Remember not to walk into the starting chain. So just repeat row 2 like I said, and I'll come back and show you guys mine. So this is my cup. I did a total of 7 rows and it measures 8 inches. So now chain up 1 and cut. So you're going to make another cup exactly like this. Same foundation chain and same number of rows. So I'm done making my second cup, and now we're going to work on the ruffle part of this top. This is how the ruffle bottom looks like. Because making this ruffle takes a little bit of time, I made mine ahead of this tutorial, but I'll teach you guys how to make yours with a shorter demo. You will need to take the measurement of your underbust. I'll be leaving a picture on how to do that on the screen. The picture is not mine, I got it from Pinterest. It's basically you wrapping your tape around your back all the way across to your front, right underneath your bust. And mine is 32 inches. So once you have that measurement, you would make enough chains that measure up to the measurement you got when slightly stretched out a bit. And for me that was 84 chains. But for this tutorial, I'll be making 10 chains just to show you guys how to create the ruffle part. So another way to get this right is to make a long chain and wrap it underneath your bust. Make sure when wrapping it, you stretch it out a little bit. So let me teach you guys how to make the ruffle part. Start by making a slip knot. Then you're going to chain the total number of chains that measures up to your underbust measurement. So for this short tutorial, we're making a total of 10 chains. Once you're done with your required number of chains, chain 2 extra, and you're going to skip 2 chains, go into the third chain and make a double crochet. So now you're going to make 1 double crochet into each and every chain till you get to your very last chain. And once you get to your last chain, make a double crochet into it as well. So now for row 2, chain up 2 and turn your work, and you're going to make a double crochet into the very first double crochet stitch here. Now make 1 double crochet into each and every stitch till you get to your very last stitch here. Remember, your chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch. So now for row 3, we'll be making the increases for the ruffles. Chain up 2, turn your work, and in the very first stitch you're going to make a double crochet. In the next stitch, make 2 double crochet. So you're going to make 2 double crochet in each stitch till you get to your very last stitch. So now you're going to make 1 double crochet into the last stitch. For row 4, chain up 2 and turn your work. And you're going to make 1 double crochet into the very first stitch here. Now make 1 double crochet into each stitch till you get to your very last stitch here. And when you get to the last stitch, make a double crochet. And when you're done with your rows for your ruffle bottom, you chain up 1 and cut. To attach the cups, turn your work to the back like this. So this part is the back. And your cup, turn it to the back as well. This is the back. And would attach with slip stitches. So insert your hook into the very first stitch on this side. Let me zoom in a bit, which is this double crochet stitch here, and into the top of the last stitch of the cup, and attach your yarn. You can tie it to secure. Now insert your hook back into the stitch on both sides, yarn over and pull through, chain up 1. So go into the next stitch of the bottom and back into the cup and make a slip stitch. So I like to slip stitch 2 stitches from the bottom to 1 row of the cup. So just continue till you've attached all rows from the cup to the ruffle bottom. So now chain up 1 and cut. And you're going to do the same thing for the second cup as well. So guys, I am done attaching both of my cups together. Now we're going to make the straps for the top. Now for the straps, you're going to attach your yarn here into the chain 2 space. Now insert your hook back, yarn over. I like to hold both of them together to hide this shorter loose end. Then you're going to make chains long enough to go over your back. So I have made chains long enough to go around my back. I don't know how many chains I made, but I think there should be about 50 or 60 chains. Now you're going to chain up one and cut. Now do the same for the other side as well. The next thing we're going to do now is to make straps that we would use to tie both sides together like this. To make the straps, you make a slip knot and you make a chain long enough to wrap around your body and still give you room to tie at the front. So I'm done with mine. I did a total of 150 chains. This is okay for me. Then chain up one and cut. Please leave a long tail. This is going to help you in passing the strap around your top. For this next process, I'll be making use of a darning needle, but you can use your hands. I'm just using a darning needle because I feel it's going to make my work easier. So what I like to do is I insert my needle into the first row of the ruffle bottom like this, and I pass my needle through 6 stitches. So I skip 6 stitches again and do the same thing. Skip 6 stitches and pass your needle. So this is how your work should look like. So guys, I'm done passing my straps around and this is how it looks like. You can pull this if you made the bottom of your top wide and it will still secure your top on your body. Then tie. And for the straps on top, you can only do this when you wear your top on your body. So when you wear it on your body, you insert your strap into the first row of your ruffle bottom. So I'm just guessing right here. This will be nicer if you wear it on your body and do this. Then you tie. So the strap you leave like this should be comfortable on your body. Don't make it too tight and don't make it too loose. So do the same for this other one as well. Now this is where we're going to stop today's tutorial. I had so much fun making this. I hope you did so as well. If you ever get to make this, I'd love to see pictures of your work and let me know if you're loving this series so far or I should stop and go back to our normal tutorials. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. For now, bye, and see you guys in another tutorial soon.